So today we're going to talk about coordinating glitters on how I do it. So I kind of keep it simple. I kind of go off of the print or the clay. So for example, I really wanted to use this pretty clay and it's like pink and it has like little silver speckles. So for this one, I decided to use pink and silver speckles and I kept it basic. I basically used pink and silver. So that's how I coordinated this one. But for example, this one, I wanted to go Frida and I kind of went off the faux leather. So as you can see, it has the red, it has the magenta, and it has the yellow. So I chose the red. The lighting's kind of off here. This is actually a pink color. For some reason, it's turning like red. And the yellow. So those are the colors I chose. And I went off the faux leather. I really didn't want to use black because she already had black on. So I kind of went off this print to go over the whole entire bow. So with the peanut butter and jelly bow, I offset. So even though she's wearing purple, I put brown here because she pops. So on the first layer, I always look for something that makes the bow pop. Like for example, on the first one, I use silver because she has pink on her and I want her to pop. So definitely when you use the clay, your first layer has to pop. For the little girl, you could be the center of the attention. And then the second layer, you could put the main print. So for this bow, I'm doing it this style, right? So when I get my material, I kind of lay all my options out and I kind of visualize, okay, this is the bow I want to make. I definitely want to put the ice cream print up front. And then if I could do the purple, it kind of blends in, white blends in. This one's like a pinky color. For some reason, it's looking kind of funny. This one looks cute. And this one looks cute as well. But that's how I go off. Then I think about, okay, the second layer, which one do I want to do? So I kind of like the purple as the second layer. So this is how I went, the first, second, third. So the hardest layer for me is always the tail. So for the tail, I have two pink options and a white option. And for sometimes if I'm indecisive, I leave my tail for last. And then I build up my bow. And once I build up my bow, I figure out, okay, what makes it pop? So I go off this layer right here, which is this layer here. Definitely don't want to use the same color. So I want something that makes it pop. Right now, it looks like I think the white pops the most. Pink kind of blends in. This is a pink too, and that kind of blends in. So I think I'm going to go with whites. And that's how I choose the layers. I kind of go off to make sure they pop off each other. So hopefully that helps and gives you a kind of idea of how I choose my colors. I'm definitely keep it simple and I go off the clay piece or the faux leather piece. And then when I'm stacking, I definitely go off to make sure they pop off each other. So hopefully this helps.